Hey, we're the AstroTwins. I'm Ophi.
I'm Tali.
We are here to help you finish the decade strong. We're counting down to 11/11 and our 2020 horoscope guide. It's available for pre-sale on our website and wherever books are sold, and it's out on November 11th. So this week we are talking about Scorpio season and getting you ready for Halloween, which also comes with a surprise, let's call it a trick or a plot twist, which is that Mercury, the planet of communication, technology, socializing, interactions, is turning retrograde for the last time this year and this whole decade. So if you thought you were going to leave your Halloween plans up to the last minute, well, we'd advise against that because at 11 a.m. Eastern, the communication planet will start its backspin, which will last until November 20th. So the tricks and treats are going to go on for 3 weeks, and you're going to feel that kind of Halloween haunting long after the neighbors hand out that last bite-sized almond joy.
So, yeah, a few things you really want to just, quickly think about. If you're going to go a little sexier with the costume, which is a Scorpio thing, and Mercury retrograde in Scorpio too, just bring your wardrobe malfunction, quick fix supplies, duct tape, Velcro, sewing kit, whatever. Charge all your devices. Mercury retrograde can kind of mess with your mobile gadgets. You don't want to lose your friends on a day when it's hard enough to find them in the sea of werewolves already. And on that note, don't go home with any werewolves or leave home with that energy vampire who you know is going to make this a really not fun time. Mercury rules your friendships and socializing. So just manage and maneuver so you don't get stuck in any uncomfortable situations. Reach back in history if you want for a retro costume. That's a great use of Mercury retrograde. And if you want to really have fun, you could embrace your shadow side and turn it into a costume. Maybe you even want to dress as an energy vampire and bring a little play and fun into it if you know you haven't been your best self lately. But let's go through the signs and talk about the best costumes for fire, earth, air, and water. Oh, if you want to take the fire signs?
Sure. And, reminder, if you're watching this on Sunday the 20th, you've got 11 days to change your mind about your costume or get ready. So listen up and, hear if this sounds like fun for you. So if you're an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, one of the fire signs, you can go enchanting, esoteric, or even straight up spooky this year, but it does not have to be basic. So even if you're dressing as a witch or a ghost or a pumpkin, you can still have fun with the special effects. Use LED lights or EL wire to create a light up costume, or strap on a small mobile Bluetooth speaker to add sound. Think multi-sensory and fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Air signs, that's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So for you, you're feeling kind of healthy and heroic this Halloween. So you may want to pay homage to a historical figure who you admire, someone who's rocked this world and made it a better place, whether that's a musician or a social justice figure or someone you admire for their contributions that they've made.
Now, earth signs, that's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You should embrace the power of 2 or 3 or 10, because a shared or group costume theme could really be epic this year. Now, of course, that leaves a minefield of things that could go wrong with Mercury retrograde, too, so you want to make sure you're teaming up with reliable friends for this. Not, the one that's not going to show up when you need them to be the, fourth leg of the unicorn or the llama corn or whatever. So, you don't want to show up at the party as Cersei Lannister without her Jaime, although maybe you'll find one with Mercury retrograde.
And Scorpio.
Yeah, you could find a replacement figure, perhaps.
I am missing the Romeo to my Romeo, whatever that is.
Whatever the case is, that could happen too. Now, Tauruses might want to do a couples theme, Virgo's a BFF theme, or Capricorn a group one, like maybe the BMX rider kind of Stranger Things. So draw from the animated world too. How about characters from your favorite video game or a graphic novel series? Have fun, Taurus. Use that earthy creativity in Virgo and Capricorn.
All the earth signs, signs. Get out of that practical way. Now, water signs too. You may have spent many Halloween quietly observing in your, draped costume from a corner. Well, you are going to be the show ponies of Halloween in 2019. So if you want to finish this decade strong, finish it flamboyant. You know, get the big Victorian skirts going, or the complex chainmail of a Jon Snow or Daenerys Targaryen, or
sexy corset. You know, the water signs, they do enjoy an opportunity to dress in less. So
absolutely.
You have license to do so this Halloween more than ever.
It's definitely flamboyant Vegas show headliner kind of vibe now. What you may want to have is a handler to accompany you, at least up the stairs. Thinking about Scorpio Diddy, who used to have Farnsworth, I forgot his name.
Personal umbrella.
The umbrella handler carrying, you know.
Probably still does.
Yeah, you may need a skirt handler or whatever it is, a tux tail, you know. So just have fun. You might even incorporate that little sub into your costume if you want to. Anyways, have fun with it, water sign.
Yes. So in the meantime, just the sooner you get started on getting everything in place this week for the retrograde, back up all your devices and data, and, you know, start trading the costume ideas and commit to something, commit to some plans, and then just start making it happen. Too much consensus will take you a little too close to the wire. So.
Yeah, we're going to talk more about Mercury retrograde next week on Finish the Decade Strong. But in the meanwhile, pre-order your copy of our 2020 planner, horoscope guide, and never miss another important date, from retrogrades to eclipses to full and new moons, and be ready to start the new decade strong. We'll see you next week.
Bye.